As the end of summer approached, Amanda knew it was time to start preparing for the upcoming school year. With 3 kids, Lily in elementary school, Jake in middle school, and Mia heading off to college, back-to-school shopping had become an annual ritual. Over the years, Amanda had learned a lot about finding the best deals and making the process as stress-free as possible. This is her guide, based on personal experiences, to help other parents navigate the sometimes overwhelming world of back-to-school shopping. Amanda always made it a point to start her back-to-school preparations early. One summer, she waited until the last minute and ended up scrambling through crowded stores with picked-over shelves. Never again, she vowed. Now, she begins planning in July, well before the rush. This gives her plenty of time to shop around for the best deals and avoid the last-minute panic. With 3 kids, Amanda had to be mindful of her spending. She sat down each year with a notebook and calculator, setting a budget for school supplies, clothing, and electronics. It was a balancing act, but she found that sticking to a budget helped her avoid overspending. One year, she even involved her kids, letting them choose items within a set budget. It became a valuable lesson in prioritizing needs versus wants. Amanda's checklist was her lifeline. Every school year, she gathered the supply lists from each child's school and created a master list. She broke it down into categories like notebooks, clothing, and tech gadgets. This way, she didn't forget anything, and it kept her shopping organized. She even added extra items like hand sanitizers and tissues, things she knew would come in handy during the year. Amanda had become an expert at comparison shopping. She would sit down with her laptop and compare prices across different stores using tools like Google Shopping and Price Grabber. One year, she found a great deal on Jake's backpack online, but double-checked in a local store and found it even cheaper. That's when she realized that while online shopping was convenient, sometimes local stores had unbeatable deals. Over the years, Amanda had discovered various apps that helped her save money. Rakuten, Ibotta, and Honey became her go-to tools. With just a few clicks, she could get cashback on her purchases or find coupon codes to apply at checkout. She loved how easy it was to save a little extra, especially with 3 kids needing so much. Amanda always marked her calendar for back-to-school sales. She remembered one year when she hit a huge sale at a local store and saved 50% on supplies for all 3 kids. She also looked out for tax-free weekends, which allowed her to skip the sales tax on school-related purchases. And of course, she never hesitated to sign up for store loyalty programs. Those points really added up over time. For Amanda, the essentials were always the same: notebooks, pencils, pens, folders, and a sturdy backpack. But she also paid attention to the specific needs of each child. Lily needed crayons and glue sticks, Jake required a scientific calculator, and Mia needed a reliable laptop for college. She made sure to check off every item on the list and double-checked before heading out to shop. Amanda had learned that buying in bulk was a smart move. She found a deal on a box of 100 pencils that lasted the entire school year. For other supplies, she wasn't afraid to go for store brands. They were often just as good as the name brands and much cheaper. She remembered a time when she splurged on fancy notebooks, only to realize the store brand worked just as well for half the price. Amanda was always mindful of the environment, so she made an effort to find eco-friendly school supplies. She bought recycled notebooks and pens made from sustainable materials. She also encouraged her kids to reuse supplies from the previous year. One time, Mia decorated an old notebook cover with stickers and made it look brand new. Amanda couldn't have been prouder. Though Lily's school didn't require uniforms, Amanda had to buy uniforms for Jake's middle school. She made sure to understand the dress code before shopping. One year, she made the mistake of buying the wrong color shirt, and Jake wasn't allowed to wear it. After that, she stuck to the school's guidelines and even found a second-hand uniform sale through the school, saving a bundle. Amanda always made sure her kids had the basics: a few pairs of pants, several shirts, and comfortable shoes. She remembered the year Mia started middle school and insisted on a whole new wardrobe. Instead of giving in, Amanda helped her choose a few key pieces that could be mixed and matched, making her wardrobe more versatile without breaking the bank. Amanda taught her kids to choose neutral colors that could be paired with different items. A simple pair of jeans could be worn with almost any shirt. She also encouraged them to accessorize. Lily loved adding colorful scarves and headbands to her outfits, making them feel new without needing to buy more clothes. Amanda's tech needs varied by age. For Lily, a basic tablet with educational apps was sufficient. Jake, on the other hand, needed a laptop for middle school projects and online assignments. Mia, heading to college, required a more advanced laptop with a strong processor and ample storage. Amanda researched each item carefully to ensure she was getting the best value for her money. Amanda remembered the time she bought Jake a laptop with too little RAM. It couldn't handle his schoolwork, and she had to replace it within a year. After that, she learned to pay attention to specifications like the processor and battery life. Now, she always made sure to choose devices with at least 8 GB of RAM and long battery life to last through the school day. Amanda always checked for student discounts. She saved a lot when buying Mia's laptop through a student program. She also looked for bundle deals that included accessories like cases and external drives. One year, she opted for an extended warranty after Jake dropped his tablet. Thankfully, the warranty covered the repair, and it saved her a lot of money. Amanda was careful when shopping online. She made sure to use secure websites and only shopped on trusted platforms. After hearing horror stories about identity theft, she avoided public Wi-Fi and used secure payment methods like PayPal. She also kept a close eye on her credit card statements for any unusual charges. Over the years, Amanda had learned to stick to her shopping list. She recalled a time when she was tempted by a flashy gadget for Jake, but after waiting 24 hours, she realized it wasn't necessary. Now, she always gave herself a cooling-off period before making big purchases, and it saved her from a lot of regret. Amanda made it a habit to understand the return policies of every store she shopped at. One year, she bought a pair of shoes for Mia that didn't fit, but thanks to the store's flexible return policy, she was able to exchange them without any hassle. She also kept all her receipts organized and made sure to register for warranties on electronics, which paid off when Lily's tablet needed repairs. Amanda loved helping her kids personalize their school supplies. One summer, she and Lily spent an afternoon decorating notebooks with stickers and washi tape. It became a fun bonding activity, and Lily was thrilled to start school with supplies that reflected her personality. Amanda was always on the lookout for ways to repurpose old clothes. When Jake outgrew his jeans, she turned them into shorts for the summer. Mia even started turning old t-shirts into tote bags, a project she picked up from a YouTube tutorial. It saved money and gave the clothes a new life. One year, Amanda made homemade lunch bags for her kids. She found a simple sewing pattern online and used fabric scraps she had at home. The kids loved their personalized lunch bags, and Amanda felt good about reducing waste by avoiding disposable options. Amanda always made sure everything was labeled. After the first few weeks of school, things had a way of disappearing unless they were clearly marked with a name. She used permanent markers for items like pencils and lunch boxes and stuck on labels for backpacks and jackets. This simple step saved her from having to replace lost items. Packing the backpack was a ritual in Amanda's house. She made sure the kids knew how to pack their bags correctly with heavier items closer to the back to prevent strain. She also created a checklist of daily essentials, like homework, water bottles, and lunch, so nothing was forgotten in the morning rush. Amanda always started the back-to-school routine a week before school actually began. The kids went to bed earlier and woke up at school time, easing the transition. They also spent time reviewing any summer assignments, so they weren't overwhelmed when classes started. Amanda found that this gradual adjustment made the first day of school much smoother. Amanda didn't just save money during back-to-school season, she kept an eye out for deals year-round. After the school year ended, she would stock up on clearance items for the next year. She also used cashback apps throughout the year, accumulating savings that came in handy during the summer shopping spree. Amanda made sure to recycle whatever school supplies she could. Pencils, folders, and even some notebooks from the previous year were still in good condition, so she didn't see the need to buy new ones. She also encouraged her kids to take care of their belongings so they would last longer. Over the years, this strategy had saved her a significant amount of money. Sometimes, Amanda found the school supply lists overwhelming. When Jake's middle school required a long list of supplies, she reached out to his teacher to see what was truly necessary. She learned that not everything on the list was essential right away, allowing her to prioritize and spread out her purchases. This approach made back-to-school shopping more manageable. Amanda's favorite apps and websites had become her secret weapons in back-to-school shopping. She frequently used Slick Deals to track price drops, Amazon for bulk buys, and Retail Me Not for coupons. For educational apps, she downloaded ones like Khan Academy and Duolingo, which kept her kids engaged and learning, even after school. Amanda knew that not everyone could afford all the back-to-school necessities. She connected with local charities that provided free school supplies for families in need. She also found that some schools offered assistance programs through partnerships with businesses. By sharing this information with other parents, Amanda felt she was making a difference in her community. Amanda had become a pro at thinking ahead. She stocked up on supplies during clearance sales and kept a small stash of essentials at home. At the end of each school year, she evaluated what worked and what didn't, refining her shopping strategy for the next year. This long-term planning had not only saved her money, but also reduced the stress of back-to-school shopping. As Amanda reflected on another successful back-to-school season, she realized that preparation, patience, and persistence were key. Over the years, she had developed a system that worked for her family, and she hoped that by sharing her experiences, she could help other parents do the same. The back-to-school season didn't have to be stressful or financially draining. With the right approach, it could even be enjoyable.